Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Welcome back to Himabi Podcast Part 4. So today we are going to talk about this really interesting topic. This is Tamsis Go Internasional. Okay. On this episode we will discuss interesting topic which will be discussed by our researcher personal with professional lecturer Mr. Ramli M.Pd. Welcome to Podcast Himabi, sir.
Hi, welcome.
Okay. As you know, this is the one of the best lecture in Stkip Taman Siswa Bima, of course. Yes, because a lot of assessment he get it like as a kampus merdeka, kampus mengajar koordinator, that's what I said.
Oh,
And then and also a student component in the international and both mobility program of C Malaysia. And I think a lot of prestation share get it in the become lectured in this campus TKIP Taman Siswa Bima. Oke, tanpa basa-basi langsung saja kita perkenalkan nih the best guys kita yaitu Mr. Ramli. Pada silakan, Sir.
hello, my name is Ramli, but most of my students called me with Mr. Leo, and I'm one of English program lecturers here. I've
Yes, sir.
been here since it's my 7 years,
Oke, Sir.
so that's all.
Okay, sir. Just maybe I wanna some ask about the program international and board mobility program of C Malaysia. Okay, among all the international assignment you have, which do you think is the most impressive for you, sir? Impressive.
Um, the first thing that I would like to emphasize here is we are actually a very small college in a very remote area. Not all people know about the existence of this institution. So when we go to the international level, like we visit Malaysia and we bring all of the students there, the first impression was like, okay, we are the small one. Nobody actually know really well about this campus, and this campus is not really well known in international level. But then we can reach and bring our students there. It's a kind of thing that make me so, oh, it's so impressive for me anyway.
Yes, sir. So, what is different between this assessment with other assessment so that it can be very impressive for you, sir?
Yeah, as I told you before, that the existence of our campus is there. Not all people know the existence of our institutions there. So what makes me impressed is I can promote and also introduce our institutions into the international level. Like, we're not introducing our existence only, but we would like to show to the public, like, international glance, that our campus is not actually as small as the place where it is exist. Like, people know Bima is very remote area, but then the quality of the students there is not really as small as where they are exist. So that's why I feel like even we're coming from a small village, even we're coming from a remote area, it doesn't mean that the quality of the students here is remote as well. It means that they can reach the goal, they can reach a kind of informations either in international, local, or even national level. It makes me so, okay, I'm so impressive to you.
Wow, that's amazing, sir. So, you are a very busy person with a lot of schedule,
Oh, not really.
both and the outside. So, how do you manage your time? I mean, like for your work or take a rest, sir?
Okay. uh, Being productive, it doesn't mean like you do all the things, but being productive, that you do even a small thing, like, for example, you have 10 schedule. Being busy is not merely talking about you can complete all those 10 activities in one time or in one day, but being busy is that you are being productive to still do all the things with productive way. For example, even if you have 4 or 5 activities to be done, but you're still concerned with that, you give your fully concentration in that, it means that you are a productive man. Even you have 10 activities, but you can do that, you cannot do that productively, it's not productive anyway. So the way how I produce or I manage my time is like, first, I should list all the things that I should fix during one day, 2 days, a week, or even a month. What is actually the do list of mine? Second, I try to put some effort on that. For example, which one is actually my prioritize? Like, if I have 5 activities, I should put them which one should be at the first, second, third, until the last. So I can put my effort which one is effortful and which one is effortless regarding to the all activity. That's the first. Second of all is cancellation is not really good habit. So I don't want to cancel when I want to do something. As the proverb say that never put off till tomorrow, what can you do today? So for example, you need to fix it today. Do not cancel it until tomorrow. So just keep doing it. And the last one is just stay curious enough. For example, if you have the deadline, it doesn't mean that you do that all night long without any sleep time. So I shouldn't do that. So I should classify my time like time management. I should do this work for how long and I should take a rest for how long. So the duration is actually equally managed.
Okay, guys. Well, you have to learn a lot of, about how to manage time for
A
Mr.
bit,
Ramli.
a bit, a bit.
Okay, well, can you explain to us about the International and Mobility Program of C Malaysia? Maybe
Okay.
also they wanna join this program, sir.
It's good program because since three years, our institution or Stkip Taman Siswa Bima deals with international collaborations. First, we were making an international collaboration with PCOM's International University College, not only UPSI. We
Yes, sir.
have the first year we visit PCOM's International University College. We made kind of international inbound mobility program there. We bring three students and also two lecturers. We did many activities there, not only studying there, but also our students learn how to collaborate or do something community service or in Bahasa we say KKN. So we did like an international community service with the students there. And the second year in 2022, we visit UPSI. UPSI is actually a well-known university in Malaysia and Tanjung Mali. It is actually the first rank of education institutions there. So we visit that with a big number of students. Like we bring 10 students or 4 lectures at the time. We did many things like we promote our culture, we bring our students there to study in each program there, like in early childhood education, because in here we have primary education. It relates to early childhood education. We bring the students to study in the class, and also we discuss a kind of international collaborations like international seminar, like joint research, and also like where our student can do studying there while the students there can visit our campus to do a collaborations as well.
Thank you, sir.
You're
Um,
welcome.
the last year you had a component for our student in international mobility program of C Malaysia. During this week, you were what that was the most inevitable and experience for you when you accompany student in Malaysia.
Okay, I still remember at the time I was being a master of ceremony in the international. It's not international only, but it was like there is actually a ceremony of merumpun Melayu sedunia. So all of Melayu or all Melayu people or citizens who live around the world, they are gathered that there is actually a ceremony, and I became the master of ceremony there. And also our student is promoting the dance of us, like Bima's traditional dance. We were promoting 2 or 3 dances at the time. So I speak loudly to promote our cultures and also our campus there. So every people there notice that Taman Siswa is exist. And you know what? I was interviewed by the television there, and until now you can see in UPSI's Instagram there is me there.
Wow, oh, that's cool, guys. Okay. What performance did your student perform? What performance did your student perform while in Malaysia, and how did the audience respondents?
We did like dances like Pura Bongi Monca dance, and then Gantao dance, and also Lojang Genge dance. We did three dances there, and before each dance, I tried to promote what is actually the philosophic of those dances. Like what is actually Lojang Genge is going to promote. What is the philosophic points there? What is actually the dance about? And then the thing that was very memorable experience that we wear Bima's traditional clothes at that time.
What is the most difficult thing you feel when you're trying out the that is to accompany student in international activities?
First, it's about the culture shock. You know what? Because the
Yes.
climate change between Indonesia and Kuala Lumpur or Malaysia, it's totally different. That's the first. Second, because you know what? Our students not really coming from well-known institutions or university. They don't know how to collaborate with international. Speaking English is actually the main obstacles of them. They cannot express their idea because they don't know how to speak in English. Because there are so many people there, like Chinese and Australian, American. It's that is actually international students there also. So communication would be very thing to be considered when they want to communicate with the people there. So that's the second, and the third one is about the mobility. Like in Taman Siswa, we have only about 500 students, you know,
Yes.
but there we have, oh my God, there's so many number of students, so it's so crowded. So you have to have how do I say, a very effective movement. You cannot walk slowly. You cannot do something which is very slowly. You have to do fast at the time.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah.
So when you're in Malaysia, who is the picking you up? This?
Okay, because this is actually an international standard of activity at the airport. The people there, like UPSI's crew, pick up us with the car there, and they brought us into the hotel. And the mobilizations in every single day is arranged by them. They set the schedule and they deliver to us the schedule. These are the things that we should do. Because a month before we visit UPSI, we did a kind of meeting with the crew there, which faculty that we're going to visit, what we're going to do in each faculty, and how long we should spend day there, what are the things that we are going to do. There will be a schedule on that a month before we visit there.
That's mean artinya ada tanda pengenal dari Taman Siswa Bima.
Oh,
Ketika
I
mereka
see.
datang ke-
Sure. Because we are going to show the letter. Even in the airport, you know,
Yes, sir.
the airport, they are going to check which country that you are going to visit. We are going to visit Malaysia. Which part of Malaysia? We are going to visit UPSA. What for? What kind of activity that you're going to do? We would like to show the letter, and I'm as the leader of the group. I should explain clearly and also bring some letters about what we are going to do then.
Okay, sir. In addition to Advanced Campus and Girls International, is there anything else you there? Sir?
Okay, because I know the quality of students here. They are smart, they are hard worker, because they are going to reach any information which are suitable with them. So to cover that, I would like to create a program, like I would like to bring them into a zone like they think about how to improve themselves, especially in international standard. Because there is actually a program, and not only one program, but there are so many programs which can be the best way for them to show, instead of doing a demonstrations or something like that. Like for example, ISMA, International Inbound Students Mobility Program. Like
Oh, yes.
it's international program from Kementerian, and they are able to speak English. That's actually the main requirement. So the only thing that I can do is I would like to create a zone or a place where students can increase or explore themselves, especially not only about absorbing the scholarship, but also they are able to speak. That is the best way, because communication is the main thing in the world, especially English. But you have any good English, I think.
Thank you, sir. So, how do you feel when you went to OPSI Malaysia? What are you feeling?
It's totally different. I didn't find a student playing guitar there. You see, in our campus, there are students who still plays guitar in every corner. That's the first. I didn't see the student full in. Sorry, here I didn't see the students are crowded in library. You know what? The library there is 24 hours. there is actually a space for the one who is in level one, like bachelor degree S1, S1 in Indonesia. There is actually a special place for magister program. There is a special place for doctoral program. That's the first. Second, there is actually the preparations there, like if you need to drink, there is in the corner they prepare water. If you're tired, there is a special place for sleeping because it's 24 hours,
Yes, sir.
and when there is a dark place, they prepare one table with the lamp, with the special place, so it will improve the way you read. You cannot feel that you read for 4 and 5 hours. Let me ask you, how many hours you stay in the library? I'm not really sure when you're staying in library for 2 or 3 hours, but then 24 hours. Oh my God, it's so cool there. And you know what? I didn't see also the students screaming when they talk, and also what thing I like is they stand in line. In Bahasa Indonesia, we see antri.
Yes,
It's rare to be found in Indonesia. People who likes to stand in line, they would like to move on, and they would like to escape, or they would like to broke the line. But then it's so regular. When you're late, you will get the place at the end, but when you come first, you get the place at the first. So that is actually the things. And the last one, discipline. It's rare to be found in Indonesia. I'm not generalizing Indonesia, but I just would like to emphasize in our campus. The students there is not really disciplined, but then in Australia or even Malaysia, the discipline is actually the key. When the lectures program is started at 8 o'clock, an hour or even half an hour before 8, they are there at the class. What about the Indonesian students? Discipline is not.
it's mean in UPSI Malaysia, number one is discipline, sir.
Sure, discipline.
So, what interesting experience have you ever had?
Yeah, that's what I told you before, that I learn a lot. I'm not only bringing my students there, but also I learn some cultures there. For example, I visit some faculty, how is actually the management of the faculty, and how is actually the management of the activity, especially for the students, because there are two classifications of the students, like international students and local students there. International students, they are coming from different countries in the world, so they are gathered together. There is IMC there, International Mobility Center. So it's the place for all international students talk. So I learned how to have a very productive days, how to set the goals, how to motivate students to learn. Because also I visit a kind of training there. There is a special training for motivating the students who have low motivation in learning.
Okay, wow, that's a lot of information, sir give us, and then our campus has slogan "Go International,"
Oh.
sir.
Mhm.
And to make this happen, we have to make relationship with various universities apart from Malaysia. Are there any country
Yeah.
that could become our partner?
Sure.
So which one partner is like that also?
Lately, we have five, like the formal one. We have five. Like we have Our Lady of Fatima University, Philippine, Arolano University, University Pendidikan Sultan English, Becomes International University College, and we have like La Trobe University in Australia, because our head, Mr. Ibn Haldun, has visited Australia and visited so many universities there. But lately, we're going to make like with the University Brunei Darussalam. We are going to make a collaboration. Sorry, we're going to make a collaboration with University Brunei Darussalam. Hopefully, it will run well.
Wow, it's mean have a lot of collaboration with
Yeah,
another country like Malaysia, Australia, and another country.
yeah,
This I know that I have to fish and mission go
yeah.
international. So I really appreciate that
Sure.
fish and mission. So can you give us a few tips for participant in international activity, like what things should we prepare before to join like OPSI Malaysia?
Okay. The first thing, as a student, you have to set your goals. For example, in your first year, second year, third year, what is actually your goal? That's the first. Second, you have to do any kind of reflections. For example, during the first year, what I've got, what achievement that I got. So it would be a motivation for you to be in the next year. The third, do not just have a friends here, you know. If you have friends in only the Stkip Taman Siswa Bima, your space is so small. So you have to open your communications, open your relations with other institutions, not only in Bima, Dombo, but also with international or national. Because it's easy then. Social media really helpful for you. And the fourth is you have to join some social movement. It's really important. Social movement will train yourself how to collaborate with others and also open your connections with other people. So it will increase your values there. And the last one is speak English. You try to learn English, not only learning with your friends, but also with the community, either in online or offline, because English is the key of international.
Okay.
When you go to international, you have to know English.
Of course,
You
because
cannot.
English is international language.
Sure, sure.
Um, I think that's all. See, but before our closing this podcast for today, maybe say give some statement closing for a lot of student or mahasiswa di sini biar mereka punya semangat spirit untuk keep learning about English and a lot of things. Ya.
There are two things that I would like to emphasize. First one is know yourself. Second, understand your passions. If you know yourself, there's nobody else know than you yourself. If you
Yes.
know yourself, you know how to do with you know what is actually the best thing for you, and then you understand your passions. Most of the people just follow their friends. Most of the students just follow their friends. For example, their friend joined this program, they follow it, copy paste. They don't know whether or not they are passionate about. So if you understand your passions, you are doing or choosing the program suitable or based on your passionate about. First, you have to know yourself. Second, you have to understand your passions. So they're going to be the best way to increase your value of yourself. That's for me.
Okay, guys. I think you have to learn a lot of information for Mr. Ramli M.Pd. Dan I hope we learn something today to improve like English and improve a lot of to uh, to understanding about this era globalized dan saya harap teman-teman bisa belajar banyak dari informasi yang kita dapatkan pada kesempatan kali ini. Tentunya ini sangat bermanfaat untuk teman-teman mengembangkan potensi dan lain sebagainya. Itu saja. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dan jangan lupa salam literasi. STKIP Taman Siswa Bima. Go Internasional. Oh, ya. Salam.